Get in front of the camera. Talk.
Hey, so I'm Jason, known on Roblox as JMR.
I'm Kip, known as Solar Crane.
So you might be wondering where Andrew and Alan are today. Well, some of you might know there was a video that went out yesterday. It was a pretty big catastrophe and there's some cat nonsense or something.
Yes, and for Alan and Andrew's involvement in that video, we like to say that Roblox does not tolerate that kind of rogue journalism.
And effective immediately, Alan and Andrew have been suspended. And Chief Justice let us know that we're hosting the show now. So welcome to the next level.
April Fools! Again!
Part 2!
Inception horn. Hello, welcome to the next level. As always, I'm Jack Smirking Revenge, here with Blockhawk, and our previously introduced guest, JMR. Am I saying it correctly?
Yeah, you can say like JMR.
JMR, yeah.
Okay.
Did we get you? Us getting suspended? Wouldn't that be crazy?
We got you. That was some pro acting, by the way. Like props to JMR for. I don't know. Did you know you were that good? Did you know you had a second?
You deserve.
career?
Yeah, exactly.
That was BA.
That was super BA.
I dropped the first BA of the day, which is also
Weird.
I think that's
What's going on
the
today?
first for me.
So, as always, we are here with our guests. We are going to be live streaming 5 or 6 games for you today on our very awesome set. And without further ado, why don't we just jump right in and see what we're doing here?
Okay. So I think the first game we'll play is Apocalypse Games, which is in beta.
Bam! Oh, you got that TV switch?
Yeah, this we did last night, so.
Buy some access.
Yeah, I'm just playing this a bit.
So Apocalypse Games is interesting because it's obviously by Gus Manock, right? Who comes from Apocalypse Rising fame. Andrew, you've spent a little more time inside this game than I have. So tell me, like, what's different here?
So it's very different, but also very similar. All of the mechanics are the same as what you've seen in Apocalypse Rising. It's survival by collecting loot and taking out other players, but now it's divided into. So
rounds,
his
right?
huge map has been condensed. There are little pieces of it, like sort of favorite hotspots of the big
Got
game.
it.
He's pulled out those as the levels, and it's divided into short rounds that are a few minutes each, and it's basically, there are different modes. There's deathmatch, survivor, sort of team deathmatch, a lot of the common ones. There's different, some of them have zombies in them, AI zombies, some don't. But
So-
it's basically...
Are any of the maps, all of them are taken from the original game? Just
Yeah,
different sections?
imagine the Apocalypse Rising level, and then like there are certain pieces of it, like towns, and like, there's a prison, I think, there's a radio tower area, like all of those pieces are kind of made into
And those are just different
individual levels that it loads up.
That's ingenious. Very smart.
It is. And right now it just came out in beta last weekend, so it's new. You know, it's still a work in progress, but I've played it. It feels like Apocalypse Rising, which is good, but there's a new sort of pace to it. So if you don't want to sit down and play AR for 2 hours, this is a way to kind of get the feeling of the game without investing
But then,
so much.
so what's the point of, you can collect items and loot like you could in Apocalypse Rising, but what's the point if it's, do they save over? Can you use them for things later? I feel like collecting stuff isn't as important if the round's going to end and a new one's going to begin.
Well, you're basically acquiring experience to upgrade your arsenal as you go along. So it's a different sort of collection, I guess. Apocalypse Rising is really unforgiving too. You're collecting stuff, but if you die, you
It's
don't have
over
it anymore. So it's it's unforgiving.
It's
across
old
the
bear.
board.
That's how my friend's mom would say it. Old bear.
Old bear.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, bear.
No, not like that.
You know, I have a friend named Bear.
Oh, bear. Oh, I see what
funny
you mean.
things.
Yeah. Or just a bear that says funny
Yeah.
things. That would be awesome. I think we've kind of lost track of where the conversation's going.
Actually, we have lost track, but that was the most on topic we've ever been.
Yeah.
So congrats to us. Shout out to
the
next level.
These BA guys who
Yeah.
aren't suspended. We're in a game. Okay, so this immediately looks familiar.
Yeah, this is Apocalypse Rising.
This is a part of Apocalypse Rising, yeah. What do you got going on there, J Marg?
So this is, I guess, like a team match. So
When you play APOC, you don't go to first person? I'm not saying you have to.
I can't aim in this game without.
yeah,
without
it's
it.
usually
Really?
when I shoot, but
But then you do lose the.
sometimes
hindsight.
it's good to like kind of
Gotta be able to
check.
see what's coming.
So what I found in this is that you can collect a lot of like health items and stuff, but you generally don't like last. Maybe I'm just not good enough, but I get killed pretty quickly. So I can have like 2 blood bags, but I never get to use them because I'm dead. It's kind of nice to have one though. If
So
you
it's
make
still
it
really easy to die in this game, because I know in Apocalypse Rising, particularly against armed foes, like it's...
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's harder or less so to get killed in this than in Apocalypse Rising, but I'm just not good at playing against Roblox users most of the time.
You're
They're
good at
better
it,
than me,
man.
so,
Give yourself more credit.
My character
Whoa.
can solve crimes.
There's that ad thing.
Ads on Twitch, man.
So what kind of mode we're in here?
yeah, so this is like a team match.
Team.
But
deathmatch?
you're not split up here. Like...
No, you can tell based on names over people's
Yeah, like names.
Oh, I see, I see.
There we go. There is no name. All right. Nice.
Blasted. Nice.
So what's cool I like about this is that you get points, you get credits even for connecting a shot with someone. You don't have to kill them. So
Oh, really?
it takes like 5 shots to take someone out a lot of times. So you still get experience for just hitting them with a bullet.
Yeah, which is nice because then you feel like you're always making
Yeah,
progress
definitely
towards like
good,
those new items and stuff.
Positive reinforcement, which is what I'm all about in video games because a lot of times I suck.
Positive Whoa. Okay, I'm having technical difficulties here, and I'm not getting any comments. I'm just
You
getting...
gotta push the comments button.
It's definitely somewhat
Dur. Alright. You don't hear dur too often anymore.
Okay, I think we're finally both up and running.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
that's
as
great.
always, I will be reading the wonderful comments that you guys leave in the Twitch stream right back to you as we play these games. Starting with, Buddy Josh 10 says Egg Hunt in all capital letters. We're excited about that too.
Yeah.
Was there something you wanted to say about the Egg Hunt? We were talking to Chief Justice before this. He was
Apparently someone leaked some information, false information for me that the egg hunt was starting today.
It is not.
I never said that. And
He never
it
said
is
that.
not.
And it's not starting today. So we don't check your sources of information. Trust no one. X-Files.
Nice. Oh, this.
Oh, yours is making
noise
noise?
too.
Something is making noise.
I think my volume was up just a
Dude,
single bar.
we are
Off our
such
game
noobs today.
How you doing in this game though?
We're doing alright.
With the
Well,
iPads?
our team's doing pretty good right now.
This is actually a fairly calm round. He actually had to do some protection.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're still alive.
Some
I'm
spawn protection because people were getting killed like, half a second after they spawned, which is nice that he fixed that. Nice shot. Oh, another good one.
There was one I wanted to read. The name was funny, but now I can't find it. You guys talk too fast.
I don't know what the difference is in this game between RPs and CRs, but I think RP is research points, which lets you upgrade your weapons.
Oh, dude. You die violently, man. Face down with all
Yeah.
your stuff spread everywhere. Jeez, that's morbid. It's dark.
Was that like a can of Pringles next to you or something?
Yeah, I picked one up.
Oh, you got your character body up, one away.
It is funny to see the stuff that scatters around people when they die in Apocalypse Rising because you can it's a little insight into like their personality. It's like 2 cans of beans, like 4 water bottles, a pistol, and a flashlight.
Yeah,
Like,
I
this
came
guy,
in at
this
the end
guy
of
was
this all-
this guy was hungry.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. President Dylan asks, are the leaks of the eggs real? So the only thing that you should have seen from the egg so far was from 2 weeks ago. We did a Bloxcast. We showed off some concept art. Keyword, concept art. It does not necessarily mean that that is what's going to be in it, but that is the only thing that has been leaked about the egg hunt. Anything else you've heard, anything else you're hearing in the forums or on Twitter is hearsay, I say.
That's right.
So there, I hope that cleared everything up. Screen Me is writing a note. It says egg hunt video on YouTube. Yes, there is that. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
This is how Screen Me talks to us.
You just
The
gotta
entire-
feel.
you just
It's like
gotta-
you guys are here.
Yeah, so he's right. The egg hunt video that we did release is on YouTube, so make sure and go check that
It's
out.
probably our like 4th or 5th most recently published video, so you should be able to find it right at the top of the channel. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button.
That's right. And speaking to that effect, we recently just got over 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, so we
Thanks
hit
in
it-
part
hit
to
the
our
goals.
wonderful cat video.
In large part.
Yeah.
So last week we streamed for like an extra 20 minutes or so while we waited to hit 10,000 Twitch followers. The goal was 10,000. The other goal was 100,000 on YouTube, which we got yesterday. Which means sometime in the next week, maybe 10 days or so, we're gonna do a giveaway. It'll be live in some fashion, so you're gonna want to be there. We'll give away some cool Roblox stuff like shirts and
Hats.
hats potentially. We're gonna go scrounge up some
We gotta go to the merch
sweet
store.
stuff that's laying around in that back room.
It's getting dusty in there.
The dusty stuff and
Yeah.
give it on out. So you guys should definitely pay attention to find out when we do that. Follow the Twitch. We post dates and times when we're offline that you can look at all the time.
There are
Upcoming
lots
shows.
of Easter eggs for you to find about when this is gonna happen. And yes, I just did that.
Wait,
It's a
there's
pun. No, Easter eggs. You find Easter eggs?
but there's nothing to do.
It
with
has nothing to
eggs.
do with eggs. Never mind. Just forget that I'm saying anything.
You can't say the word egg.
I
within,
know,
like,
man.
The month of February, March, April, or May. Did you guys go to the egg hunt yesterday? There was an egg hunt, an April Fool's one that was like,
Oh, was there? I didn't even see that.
it was just
Yeah,
an
that's
egg
pretty cool.
that was trolling you in the middle of a giant faceplate.
Dude, we went all out for April Fools this year.
What'd you guys think about April Fools?
What do you guys think about the cats? Some of you actually were excited
Yay or
about
nay, cats?
becoming a cat. Maybe we should
Yeah.
just do it. I mean,
Ooh.
is that what you want?
Let us know. Yay or nay on cats?
X the Golden Fedora X asks, Roblox, is the cat thing true? Well, you decide right now. It's up to you. Alright?
But it's not. So don't leave.
Yeah, that was such a common thing. So many comments were just like, I swear if I turn into a cat, I'm gone.
That's justified though.
Yeah.
If I was on a game and I turned into a cat after being a humanoid for X number of years, I would.
And that exactly
Peace.
was the point. We wanted to enrage all of you. But we love all of you. But we enjoy making you rage.
Once a year.
Once a year.
Alright, what's going on here in the games? I feel like we.
Team survival.
Team survival? What exactly does that mean in the context of this game?
Yeah.
Like you want to take out. Uh oh.
Nice shooting.
Now that was team surviving right there. Oh, is he still getting
he's
shot?
he's on my team.
He was bleeding. Weird.
I think I might have shot him. Friendly fire.
Is there friendly fire in this game?
I don't know.
So it looks like there is, but you don't lose
Oh,
any.
yeah.
Nice. So you get all the fun of it without the consequence. Which is how video games should be. Oh man, this is
Distilled Graphics says, announcement to Alan, don't forget to announce the creator of last week's commercials. So, in our mad scrounge to get everything together, we actually noticed that somebody had mentioned that on Twitter, which we appreciate. And I will be mentioning those names, so don't worry about it.
we'll get there. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Don't go away.
don't go anywhere.
Hey, everybody who's watching, hit that purple follow button beneath the video player. By the way, just gonna
Shameless.
plug it right now.
Shameless.
It's over there. I'm usually sitting on that side, but so I can just go like this. But yeah, there you go, down there. You're probably
Around
outside
there.
of the shot, right?
Yeah, I don't.
You know, it's over there.
You'll see it. It's a
Hit
purple
it.
button.
What do you think of this game?
This one's good. It's got
Oh,
no.
That was a straight up firefight. That was BA.
Oh.
Oh,
oh, love it.
face down in the dirt. I love the way that they died. That's just funny.
It is.
No, but it's nice. It's got like it's got that quick kind of action. Get in the game, get out.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. But still kind of, still has the same feel as the original game.
Right. Which I think is pretty good. Like the weapons feel pretty solid in it. Did you ever introduce yourself, like what you do here? I can't remember.
No, I didn't.
Let's talk about
Might
that.
be worth
Yeah.
it because you have good perspective.
Yeah, so I work on the games team here. So I work with like Solar Crane and Sorkus and all those guys. And so like when I first started here, like you know, I worked on the infamous Halloween game a little bit, and then
We all remember that.
Yeah.
That was fun.
and then you know, I did some other stuff, and now we're working on a new game now. We can't talk about it quite yet.
We
but,
can't.
Secrets.
Yeah.
But we can say that we've seen it and it's cool.
Yeah.
That's all you get.
And other than that, just like you know, I'll work on random gear from time to time. Neat things.
So do you fancy yourself a game designer?
Yeah, so it's kind of like, you know, on the games team we kind of have an interesting role where, you know, not only do we have to kind of be good programmers, but we also have to be designers as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is nice. We have a lot of kind of say in the design of things, which is pretty cool.
So I mean, even though the games team works, you know, specifically on certain Roblox titles, their input is like all over the place, all over the map on Roblox. So we think that's really cool. Thanks for doing it, man.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't do it, Andrew and I would have to do it, and then we'd
Imagine our.
probably wouldn't do so
Yeah.
great.
But it's nice too, and we get a lot of support from the other teams here as well. You know.
So I was like, what is that guy doing? Spinning. But I guess it worked for
It
him.
works.
I like the gray hair. I don't see a lot of that. Looks distinguished.
Love the Fox, which is an interesting name, says, "Hey Alan, that is BA, and I like your invisible beard." So thank you. You didn't know that I have an invisible beard?
I didn't.
It's tickling your ears right now.
Oh. You got this on here.
Oh, someone asked. This is a good question. Are the March Twist contest winners being announced anytime soon?
Twist?
JBA GameStar. So he meant Twitch, I believe.
Yeah.
So we ran
Twitch.
leaderboards for the month of March, and people could basically earn prizes by being good streamers on Twitch. We're going to be announcing the winners, the leaderboards tomorrow. It should be tomorrow. I'm like 90% sure it's going to happen.
It depends on if Andrew's beard gets around to writing the blog article.
It's busy doing a lot of stuff right now. But so those, you know, if you guys are broadcasting, you can look for the first month's leaderboards probably tomorrow, and that means prizes for the top
Top
first
streamers.
place. So look forward to that. That's gonna be cool. And you know, it's, while we're on that topic, it's the start of a fresh month. So if you're a broadcaster and you want to earn prizes, it's a clean slate right now. So you know, get broadcasting, get people to watch your stuff, and that's how you get to the top.
Go on Twitch and stream your stuff, please.
It's funny because he was twitching.
And I
it's
said
called
Twitch. You see what I did? I feel very.
Did you guys get that?
I feel so very clever.
All right. Should we move on to our next game?
Yeah.
We've seen some Apocalypse games. It's cool. It's worth trying. Right now it's in beta, so you're putting down 100 Robux to get into it, but it's cool because you get to test a game that's probably going to be pretty big and get in early before the crowd. So
Absolutely.
what did I just hear? A phone ring or something?
Was that from the game?
Oh, I thought that was from the headphones. TV man, hit it.
Yeah, you did that.
It's a lot of responsibility.
I know, I'm not used to sitting here, you have to excuse me. The Nickmaster21 yells, "Play the raining taco game." We might have something in store for you later. So stick around if you like it when tacos fall from the sky.
Tacos, yes. That's all I need to say.
Telemon's Avenger says, "Can I make a..." it's going away, stop. Can I make an egg suggestion? I always wanted a sparkle time Febreze egg.
Febreze?
Faberge.
Fabergé?
Fabergé. I knew that. I don't know where I got Febreze from.
Oh, well, you got the first letter.
Some of the words in it, right?
Some of the words in that word.
Okay, now they are losing their stuff because we're talking about the raining tacos. So we're glad that makes you guys
Oh,
happy.
is everybody into that?
Why would you not be into raining tacos?
Tacos come in every time we do.
They
come up.
It always
every
comes.
time we
Tacos
do
or burritos, and shaving your beard in your sleep,
Yeah.
which nobody's mentioned.
Way to beat them to the
What
punch.
she did.
That's the next thing.
So what's going on in the game here? Are you inside yet? It looks like
Yeah,
in the
we're in
lobby.
intermission.
Okay, so we can just keep talking nonsense.
Yeah.
Our favorite thing to do on Wednesday.
Yep.
Paintball, taco, paintball, talk. Wow, okay.
Paintballs with tacos. Okay.
I cannot keep up with this. Fedora Master B98 asks, "What's the story on the Roblox cats?" Go to blog.roblox.com and figure it out. It's pretty funny. And it was an April Fool's joke. Or was it?
Or was it?
Yeah, see?
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, we
That,
kind of
that was a nice
debunked
sound
it.
effect there.
Sorry. I need something like a soundboard or something.
Some sort of button we can press. Can you guys suggest what exactly we should press when we want to make the Inception horn noise? Other than the Inception horn, because don't be ridiculous. Okay?
Yeah, it's been done.
It's been done.
We're completely original.
OC.
Thoughts
OC
only.
content
OC.
only, bro. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, and then WP, please give me credits. That's a very long name. Says, in all caps, play Twisted Plastic 2. Man, it's like we're mind readers.
Are we still waiting for a round to start in this battle?
Yeah, I got like.
Yeah, that's why I'm just
Okay.
talking aimlessly at this camera. Because,
Yeah, we exhausted our talking points already.
I know, we have nothing
us on
left to
Twitch,
talk
follow
about.
us on YouTube. Follow.
Just follow us into our living rooms. We'll follow you into your living rooms. Would you think that was weird? You came
Please
home
don't.
and we were there
Please don't.
on these couches. This has gone too far.
Yeah.
It's gotten out of control.
Have you played this game?
Yeah.
By the way?
Yeah, I have.
Speaking of following us to your house, have you played this?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What are we in for? Actually, here, what's your style of playing this game? Because there are two approaches.
That was the ringing you heard.
Okay, it's not.
Yeah, there are two approaches, right? You can either be boring and hide, or just become the item and just run for your life.
Do that.
Which is fun because seeing like a moving
Tree
toaster
or
or
bush
something.
or whatever, yeah, is really funny. But I think for the sake of the camera, why don't we just ask him, do you want us to try and hide?
Yeah.
Or do you want us to just frantically run through the map?
How should we play?
This will
Block
take
Hunt?
about 12 seconds. So how should we play Block Hunt? We're about to get into the game. Should we be stealthy, or should we just become a twig and jump around like a maniac?
I think we know the answer to this, but tell us.
Robo Lucky Guy says, guys, you're cool. Alright, so that did not answer the question. But
Can I just modify what you just said? He said so cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
And now people are telling us to eat tacos. Everyone's saying run. Run.
Run.
We got one hide, run.
So should I turn into a
Hashtag run.
Hashtag run. I like how you
That'd be a cool
hashtag
thing to
run.
run around.
What's good?
Yeah, everybody's saying run.
I like
Oh.
the books. Wait, I like the microscope you just saw. Dude, let's do microscope style. Boom.
Boom.
Yeah. So maybe what you want to do is start out hidden for give him like a second to walk by you and
Okay.
get a chase going.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of fun to try and disguise yourself because it's really hard to push the buttons just right. Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to be like straight, right?
Yeah,
It's
most
moves
things-
you a little
most
bit,
things are
wherever
at-
your, wherever your
right,
camera's
right.
facing it.
You
orients
did
you.
a
How did
good
you
job.
straighten out like that?
Oh, so yeah, the way it works actually, if you read the mechanics,
I did
here,
not.
Yeah,
I would
is,
never.
is when the hidden timer goes down, it orients you to the way your camera's
Oh,
facing.
maybe that's a new feature because
Yeah.
last time, maybe I just was trying too hard and ended up retweaking it afterward.
See? It's like what he was saying. Game developers know better than anybody. Like, we don't know what's going on, you know?
What's
You are straight as an arrow, my friend.
what's your favorite game? Do you have a favorite game all time? Just any platform?
Oh, like any game?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty tough to choose. There's
You
a lot of
have
games,
to.
but I think one that I go back to a lot. Oh, jeez, this guy's gonna get
He's
me.
gonna give you away.
Run! Follow the beaker!
We can come back to that after the
Yeah.
action's done. This is exciting.
Oh, dude, you are
Go,
awesome.
go, go, go.
Juking him. Juking him.
Are the red guys the ones you want to run from?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're shooting at him.
So like to some extent, this is actually about.
Oh
wow,
Oh.
I got you. I thought you were.
Now I'm
Now you're a hunter.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I guess back to the game thing. I think,
Favorite game?
I think one I always think of because I have a lot of memories, like growing up playing it with my brother and my friends, is the original Metroid for NES.
Oh yeah.
And it was one of those games where when I first played it, where I felt like I was in a big open world. And
Yeah,
it kind of got my imagination going. And now we do have like the games with these huge open worlds. But
Do you remember when you found out that Samus was actually a girl?
yeah,
That
Vaguely.
melted my world.
Yeah.
I had no
that was
idea.
pretty cool though.
Yeah,
But,
that was awesome.
But and I think a lot of the reason why I remember it too is like, back then there was no internet and all these things, and so it was all just like playground stories about like, oh, did you find the wave beam, or did you find this?
Right.
Or
How
did you
many
find
how
that?
many kids were like, my dad works at Nintendo and he told me how to get to the thing that definitely doesn't exist.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
those stories?
Yeah.
Oh, my dad works at Nintendo. Like,
And you're always like, really? Oh man.
no, I totally know what you're saying though. Like
Yeah.
that was it was all this kind of like weird word of mouth sort of like talking about stuff. Like everybody has different experiences with it too. So
50 Shades of Orange says, What happened?
The table just like ran by and went under Jason's
where'd he
character.
go?
Now that table is pro,
Yeah, you got away quick.
unless he got.
It's a pro table.
Okay.
I'm simply not
Tabla.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, and maybe that's the table. Fell into the floor. Ooh, that guy's got a hat. How do you get the hat? That guy had one too. Is that like a? Oh, we got a laptop. Some of these guys are just totally trolling you, like they're just running right through the action. Should we try one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
We'll
You
go crazy.
want to try to, just like go totally nuts and just. Whoa, how are you doing
Like this, like this.
There's this though, like you have to, I had this happen the other day and I got stuck. And then even when the round started I was
Oh really?
stuck,
Oh, that's no good.
so you can do that.
Sometimes you just gotta
Character
reset your character.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a lesson you can apply to life. Sometimes you just gotta.
Sometimes you just gotta reset your character, and your arms have to fall off your body, and your head has to violently roll around on the ground. You know.
If only it was so innocent.
Reset.
Alright, I get to start as a seeker this time.
Oh, is that a good thing? I'm not sure.
Guys, play Ride a Toilet Slide. Next, please. Alright, so we thought we did a good job choosing what it is you guys wanted to see, but we will not be riding any toilet slides on this show.
Yeah, speaking of which, sometimes
How can it be speaking of which? What is he going to say that's speaking of which?
Speaking of which,
Speaking of riding toilet slides.
where am I gonna go? This could be like a choose your own adventure.
Yeah,
What,
exactly.
do I go into Twitter or riding a
Oh my,
toilet?
are you seriously gonna tie this back to...
Okay, so yes. We
Shameless.
survey people on Twitter occasionally about what we should play on this show. So if you
Yeah.
follow Roblox, you get to chime in advance.
So you should follow us on Twitter,
Yeah.
and on Twitch, and on Facebook, and into your living room.
Should I not say any more of that for the rest of this show?
Now I'm gonna do it, you know, like, now I'm all...
We gotta pay attention to this game. Stop talking about Twitter.
Were you an object at any point?
No, I started as a seeker.
This
This guy's just jumping on my head.
He just
Okay.
tackled you.
Really like a tackle.
And there's a trophy. This is actually pretty funny. This is fun to watch.
Dude, these guys don't give a...
They're on the stream. They're like,
Yeah.
we're gonna own this stream, which they are.
Yeah, then they like knock you down.
That's awesome.
Stuck.
Oh.
Oh wow.
So wait, this is like a tactic almost. You could potentially use that, like
Yeah.
get right up in
There's
people
that
rather than
statue.
running away. Welcome to Robloxia, folks. You get flung across the room by trophies that move.
He looks like a small trophy, but he packs a punch.
This is based on a Gary's Mod game, I believe,
As is everything that's popular these days.
which it was called Prop Hunt, as far as I know. I believe the original is called Prop Hunt.
I don't think I've ever even seen any screenshots or anything from it.
Either that or it's TF2. It might be TF2 because I think it starts with pyros just going around and like torching.
Oh, that
the
makes
level.
sense. Yeah, because
And
the pyro
yeah.
class.
Which I don't know. I'm not sure what's better, laser or fires. What do you guys think, laser or fire?
Which one's better?
Which is cooler? Completely subjectively outside of context, laser versus fire. I go fire.
I go fire too. It spreads. It's got a good spread.
Which could be useless if you're like having a space battle or something and you need something that just floats through space.
And also, the fire can be scary because when it's windy, it could just blow back and
Yeah, there's a lot of drawbacks. I think
Blow
it's
your
just,
face
I think
off.
you just feel a little more empowered
Yeah.
wielding fire than. But I mean, the laser could be like
That's
a
got
fire
focus,
laser that's
you know.
like giant and just blows up.
But now you're combining the two. You gotta ask him. But no,
I'm just saying a laser could be made of fire.
What about an?
This is what it's come to.
What about an infinite? What I always thought this. What if there was a lightsaber that was infinite? Like you hit the button, but it just and it never stops. Like that would be a deadly.
So you could
weapon.
like wipe out the universe by just
You
doing
just
enough
just
circles.
one swipe and you just. Oh. I
Okay,
just
wait.
cut China in half.
I got
Whoops.
fire, laser.
Laser.
Hashtag fire my laser. Fire, laser, create fire, lasers that make fire.
And then in the middle of all
power.
this, Alan, do you like water?
Do you like tacos? Fire, hashtag fire. So I'm feeling like people like fire and lasers
In general.
that make fire.
What about sharks with lasers? They're probably too young to even get that reference.
Maybe we should go to Jason for the definitive laser versus fire.
Laser or fire? You get to decide.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, no, pressure is on.
Yeah.
And don't say laser or phaser. Oh, phaser! It's a fire laser.
Oh.
I just realized that that's why they're called phasers. Epiphany.
Maybe that should be it.
Epiphany hat. You know phasers in Star Trek? Set your phasers
Yeah,
to stun.
set your phasers to
Do you
stun.
think that's a combination of the word fire and lasers? Do you think that's why they're called that?
I think it's pH though.
Yeah, it is pH, but
You guys ruined it for me.
Sorry. So back to you. What's it gonna be? Laser fire.
I'd have to go with lasers.
All right.
I'm a
Done.
sci-fi guy.
Laser. Are we also done with this game?
Yeah, I'm
Feeling
checking the
good?
next one.
I don't even remember what we have
I
next.
think Twisted Plastic is what we're gonna play next.
Twisted Plastic.
Twisted plastic. Dos hermanos.
Actually, it's Dos Creditos.
Dos creditos.
Dos credits. 2x credit day. That's nice. All right, let's do it.
Oh.
So this is, I think, a throwback to good old Twisted Metal,
Yes.
32-bit PS1 era. I'm not sure how far that series.
They went all the way to PS3. Yeah, there was one recently.
Yeah, PS3.
I always remember the original game because of Axel.
That was Twisted Metal 2. Just
Whoa,
I
was
was a fan.
That was so
of
BA, dude. Yeah, just two
Axel.
massive wheels.
I liked Grasshopper in the second one. That one just bounced. It's really hard to be good at, but you would just bounce on other cars.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
yeah. Hilarious, kind of. But what are we playing now, Alan? What are we playing? Not sure. I'm not sure our viewers can tell.
Oh
The surprise!
no! Don't look.
The left and right arrows are clutch, by the way.
Oh, I see. Bam, got it.
It's his first day.
My bad. I was like, why are you asking me what we're playing? Twisted plastic.
I like to do that also in a way that makes it seem like nobody knows what we're talking about. You guys know.
50 Shades of Rage, cool name, by the way. Says
Nice
Al-
car, sorry.
Is that like a pig car? You look like Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
You look like a deadly version of Pepto-Bismol.
You look like Easter themed. I like it. Is this one of the eggs?
I like how you have a bomb hanging off the end too.
Yeah, you can drop it and then you can keep that guy there.
Sweet. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, you
Oh.
dropped it like it's
He's still got
hot.
like a sliver of health left.
Nice, dude. You're
JMR,
J-Mark is wicked sick.
JMR?
JMR, or you can say
You are
yeah.
wicked sick. So you definitely have the most wickedly sick car of everybody here. I can tell you put some time into this. Because this is not the default car.
No,
That's the
yeah.
default car, which you just need to destroy. What kind of weapon do you have?
So I think I have like the tri gun.
Nice, dude. You are wrecking people.
Did you play Twisted Metal back in the day?
Yeah, I played a little bit on PS2. I haven't played the new one though.
Okay,
But,
I haven't either.
I liked Mr. Grimm, the motorcycle rider.
Yeah,
He was
so
cool.
good.
You could like ride off of buildings.
Warthog.
Yeah, man.
Warthog's
Oh.
a classic.
Right in the fields with the Z.
What was this ice cream truck? Like the mascot for the game?
His name was
Sweetness?
Sweet Tooth.
Sweet
Sweet
Tooth?
Tooth. Yeah.
Sweetness?
Sweetness.
I can't really remember.
Moonstar Forever says, this is my first time watching one of these. Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
This
Come
is
back
exactly what we want to
every
hear.
Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
2 p.m. Pacific
I would
time.
love to be here, and we're glad that you made it.
How many of you guys are new viewers? Let us know.
If you're new, say you're new. Write me out.
Go.
Cat punch.
I feel like this is probably one of the better vehicle combat games on Roblox. I don't know if you've played any.
Is this the only map, though? I feel like this is the only map I've ever seen.
I think it is, but
So it's more like he has like a really cool system in place. Now he needs,
acid.
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, acid.
acid, of course. Come on.
Yeah, I would like to
Green
see.
circles.
I would like to see either something with less obstacles or more of like a city, maybe kind of environment, where you can get your speed going a little bit. Because in these, they're kind of like, I don't know how you describe these. They're just small arenas. I don't know. What I liked about Twisted Metal is that there are levels where you're like in France, driving through the city streets,
Right.
blowing up the Eiffel Tower, which was always fun.
And I also like in Twisted Metal that there were literally levels too, like different heights. Like some games.
Verticality.
Yeah, you would end up going up inside buildings and stuff. So who made this game again? Do you guys remember?
Taymaster.
Taymaster.
So-
maps. You need maps.
Yeah,
We'll
and
make this complete.
I think this came out like maybe 10 days ago.
Yeah, it's
tops.
super new.
So it's really new, doing well. I think it's one of the best vehicle combat games we've seen yet.
And vehicles are, we can ask Jason that, vehicles are just hard to get right on them.
Yeah,
right?
they definitely are.
What do you think about the driving in this game?
It's
little
pretty
icy.
good. It's a little drifty.
Yeah.
Kind of drift, but
I think that's why I would like to see more open levels, because otherwise you kind of end up doing these like 180, 180,
Right,
180.
right.
You could get,
That's like arena style, you know what I mean?
which I like, but I think for variety, a nice like city map, or even just like a huge bowl or something where you're just like all in a big circle and there's nothing to run into except each other. And the walls would be fun. What else would be fun in this?
Maybe just different levels too, like maybe some ramps to go up to higher levels.
Yeah, I would like to see
jump down,
drops, people
drop
falling
on
in
people.
from above.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of a funny question, and it's from Smunky. And it's, do Solar Crane and Ostracize lay the Easter eggs? Unbelievable.
But yes,
Yes, they do, clearly.
they've actually already laid them, and now they're doing what a lot of birds do, where they just sit on them for a few weeks until they're closer to hatching. And
Right.
pretty soon we're gonna have a couple little baby ostriches and cranes, and they're gonna be just the most adorable thing.
This has gotten
Unless they
away
get
from us.
hunted first, which it's gonna happen. So
Speaking of birds and things that look funny, if you've been to the blog today, earlier today, we posted something that you may find interesting. We are launching a costume contest. Andrew put that article together. You want to fill them in with the details?
yeah,
The deets?
it's very simple. If you go to blog.roblox.com, the current top article will tell you everything you need to know, but basically all you have to do is dress your character up as a superhero, and then you enter it in the contest by downloading the little thumbnail of your character as from the outfit feature. So, the superhero can be anything you want.
But, I mean, what we want to encourage is creativity, as
Yeah.
always. So don't dress as Captain America. Like, make up your own superhero.
We've seen a lot of Spider-Men or Spider-Mans.
But that's not even dressing up. That's just using the...
That's what I'm
Promote,
saying.
yeah.
So we've seen a lot of those.
We want to see something unique.
If you want to win, and you'll get 2,500 Robux just for submitting a costume, you want to do something original. The most original thing you could do would be like create a shirt and pants that are like your own superhero.
Or, I mean, and if you don't want to go that far down the rabbit hole, just make a creative combination of it.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely make a creative combination. If you want to go to the next level, you could make original attire for your superhero. You also get to name it, which is kind of fun. I feel like
And the name should be relevant to how you look.
but also creative.
Right.
I would go nuts for that personally.
I saw a Captain Smelly Pants, which I thought was cool, and I thought it'd be a cool power to have smelly pants. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if it's superpower. Like you could do that actually.
I could just
don't
not
change
wash my pants for like a year. Challenge accepted.
You could become Captain Smelly Pants.
I will become Captain. Don't tell them
Next
to start.
week, Captain
Don't
Smelly
tell them to
Pants.
start calling me Captain.
Alien does a magical
no.
outer spatial teleportation.
Those are gonna start flying in
into
now.
Captain Smelly Pants.
Oh my god.
You heard it here first.
Mountain Dew Inc.
This is
says,
plastic.
if you give me a shout out, I'll give you unlimited Mountain Dew. No, you won't. Why would you lie?
What is happening in this game?
Everybody's hashtagging Captain Smelly Pants.
Alright, thanks guys.
Shouldn't have done that.
No takebacks, you just gotta own it.
Alien Smelly Pants, Team Smelly Pants.
This is making me want to play this game. Like it's kind of, I love the way that the vehicles break down.
Yeah.
Like little cubes. It's fun. It makes it feel good.
We're playing a lot of games where you go out in a pretty epic manner this time around for some reason. You're either face down in the dirt or like in a completely destroyed vehicle.
Oh, you know what? One thing I noticed in this game that was the original thing that sold me is that you can get a pizza launcher for your as your weapon.
Oh, that's cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should.
There's a naked guy on you.
What? See, this is like.
And his chest says Nutella on booty.
What is
Lonely
that? Tree. Yeah.
What is Nutella on booty? Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to know. Are you seeing
He's just chatting in. This is what people. This is what our favorite
Can you
users
ask
do
him
with
what
their
his
time.
deal is? Just be like, who are you? Lonely Tree.
Lonely Tree.
Wow. You're awesome, dude. So.
And but why? How is he? I'm speechless.
I just don't know what
It's
to
like
do.
a non-moving naked guy with Nutella on booty, tattooed on his torso.
Yeah, let's check out the pizza.
Gives me a lot of
launcher.
ideas. Yeah, get the pizza launcher going. Maybe check out the pizza launcher and then we can...
Oh man, I didn't want to know that.
I don't want to know either.
Yeah, okay. You don't need to explain anymore.
What is not gonna read that.
Okay.
Pac-Mos X says Alan's fake beard is getting too small and Andrew's real beard is getting too big. Beard criticisms.
No, too big is that? That's not a criticism.
Maybe like
It's a
vertical?
compliment.
Yeah, I mean the bigger
To
the
be
better.
totally honest, I haven't trimmed it in I don't know 4 or 5 weeks.
Do you just
probably.
comb it?
I don't do anything.
You just kind of roll out of bed like that?
Not like this. It resets.
Ah, I
Much
see.
like a Roblox character in the shower every morning. I'm in your Twitch. Way to go.
Firebender649, you're asking for a shout out and you got it.
Congrats.
Buffy the Potato Queen's hashtag, this is a random hashtag. Well, that was fairly self-serving, thank you.
I think the pizza launcher is underpowered. Why are you all not in cars?
Yeah, how are they doing this?
Can you get out of your car?
Probably.
There you go.
And no hat.
Dude, you look BA, man.
There we go. Yay. You have I like this. It's interesting that you have a peg leg, but also you have flesh above it. And All right. So is that good for Twisted Plastic? We got games that we need to hit up before we run out of time. So
Before we hit them up.
our next one, I feel like is this one the crowd pleaser we got?
Yeah, people. You make some people happy.
Ho!
Yeah.
You guys like that? Andrew's very proud that he was able to find that particular graphic. So proud, in fact, that he was in the middle of a meeting, but he left it on the TV for all of us to find.
Yeah.
And we just came in and we're like, duh, F.
Yeah.
I'm finding really creative ways to not swear. But yeah,
It's actually an original. It's a old graphic that I lifted and made really big, and then I put a nice motion blur behind it. So it's a little bit of a disconnect because
Andrew Hart's Photoshop.
it's not raining, but it is running, which starts with an R. And we're playing Raining Tacos. Close enough, right?
Speaking of which, look at what's happening. It's raining tacos. How's the song going?
It's good.
Yeah?
It's catchy.
That's
You
what
guys
this
like that
game
song?
is. Is this it?
Yeah. You can die though. If a taco lands on you, you can die.
Is there? Do you get other points like in Sonic where you have to survive the tacos? Not yet.
Nope.
New feature or the next big update?
That is not the point.
Okay.
The point is that you get to hear a song about how it's raining tacos and beans and meat and cheese.
There are 50 people in here too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like max players.
Oh,
it's right.
that is close. You got a Doge hat guy running around here. Oh, what is
What
that?
is this shirt?
Who is that? Who is that?
Oh, I think that's Milford from Office Space.
Oh, that's very specific.
Kind of looks like him.
Does he have a wig on?
Yeah.
Also, do you guys like the new Doge hat? Isn't that funny?
I love that it's like looking up.
You can be the Doge.
Pretty good.
It's like
Is it Doge or is it Doge?
I think it's Doge.
Doge.
Doge rolls off the tongue better.
Tacos!
Yeah, a lot of that. So wait, did he Clone Trooper didn't write this song, did he? Where's this song from?
I have no idea.
No.
Who wrote It's Raining Tacos originally? I want to know, because it is ingenious in its simplicity. Much like many bands of yore. And there's your wisdom for this one.
Back in the olden days,
Back in my day, music.
music was simple and good.
Alright.
So that's Raining Tacos. We should all feel better about having experienced that.
And now that we have gotten to the halfway point, it's probably time to run through some commercials. But before I do that, I can find my note. Shout out to Who's Your Daddy 22 and Candyful, winners of last week's commercials, which were the Little Pocket Friends and the Green Ball. Those were hilarious commercials. This time we're going to be a little more serious. So this Twitch is not brought to you by the following.
We're gonna put a man inside a machine.
He suffered fourth-degree burns over 80% of his body. If he survives, he'll be paralyzed from the waist down, confined to a wheelchair.
You say you can save him, but what does that mean? What kind of life will he have?
What kind of suit is this? It's not a suit. It's you. What did you do to me?
Cheese. Someone just said, say cheese, like
I was
8
wondering where
times.
you. Oh, I see it now. I was like, why are you
Mega
saying
toast
cheese?
of awesome. Cheese.
So, the commercial for Battle Network was by Neovis, and the commercial for Robocop was by Robocop was by Cryptize. So, congratulations, you two. You will be receiving your virtual item very soon. For those of you who have submitted commercials and haven't seen them air yet, that does not mean you're out of the running. We only run 2 every stream, so make sure to tune in each and every time to see if we choose your specific commercial video and earn yourself an awesome virtual prize.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Uh-huh.
I like that you had, It's gangsta. Okay, I'm not gonna start with that.
Darkness. We're doing it.
Darkness? What's that?
What? Darkness? What is that?
What is that? I've never
Tell
heard of
me
it.
about that.
He actually got me though, because yesterday he labeled it for April Fool's as Darkness 3, and I was like, oh, Darkness 3! And then I was like, oh, it's just Darkness 2. You got me, Lawlers. Way to go.
Did you guys see any other April Fool's jokes from users?
Not as many as I thought I would, to be honest.
Apocalypse Rising's thumbnail was updated with
It was called Apocalypse Rising?
Apocalypse.
Nah.
I didn't get that.
I think
It's kind of funny.
it's a lot of work to make good or
Yeah.
elaborate April Fool's things.
Which
so
we
like,
discovered. When
ours wasn't even that crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Some April Fool's pranks seem like they require like
Yeah, like weeks of work.
Yeah.
Like what Google was doing.
kind of crazy, but I can sense that there's music playing.
Yeah.
Which is always nice. I feel like there's not, even though people can do audio now, we don't hear a lot of music. Which I don't know. I mean, it's tough to get it right with a game, I guess. Like you need something.
You want it just enough to where it's not distracting, but just enough so that, you know.
I like the background music thing that is in like Nuke the Whales, where it's just
That's just dubstep straight up.
yeah, but it's a very simple game. You know, it's action, so it's just like put some music behind it. It just kind of feels good. But in some game like this, you don't want music playing.
You want it to be scary and atmospheric
during
and stuff like
the
that.
action. All right, here we go. Darkness. Everybody against the beast.
On the next round after this, make sure to buy the exponential Game Pass. It's
I'll
not
try to get
it's-
to be the beast.
No, it's not a Game Pass. It's a consumable item, developer product. There we go. I was forgetting. But you can buy it for 60 Robux, and yeah, it way increases your chance of becoming the beast.
Okay.
Nice. I thought I heard. I just hear people shooting. Okay. This game can be kind of stressful. Especially once the lights.
And speaking of music, though, it does play that AC/DC song when you become the beast, which is,
yeah,
which is super
that's
awesome.
actually really funny.
Plays Back in Black.
Half-Life sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the beast for a second there. Don't wear black clothing into darkness.
Mystic Robert says, but first, let me take a selfie. So I didn't even know that was a thing till last week, but our awesome moderator, Major Tom 4321, we all took a selfie. We put it on Twitter.
It got like 60-some retweets.
60-some retweets.
You guys done good.
You done good, bird.
Yeah, that was fun. No selfies this weekend.
Yeah, no, I don't want to take any.
I don't feel like I'm a pro at that like Major Tom was. Like, she just
Azurius
knew what was up.
corrects me. It says it does not play Back in Black. It plays TNT. Sorry, my fault.
Oh. Back in Black would be appropriate too, though.
That's what I could have. Maybe it plays both. I don't know. Look it up. Figure it out.
Research it.
Spider Monkey 00 says, "Hey, I'm new to the stream. Hello, Spider Monkey. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Oh, and if you really like us, you should follow us by hitting the Twitch button.
Then
below.
you'll always
Then you'll always know.
be here on Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Pacific time
and
with
we'll,
us.
We'll be here for you, and we'll come to your living room. Apparently.
Oh, there he is. Okay, just got real. Took that guy out.
Are you gonna go for him?
Whoa! What? Oh, you must have gotten up the cabinets.
Oh.
Okay. The scary thing about this game is that he can be there 1 second and then disappear into the darkness.
Yeah, or at
Reason
any
right.
time he can just shut the lights down in the room and then you can't see anything.
Yeah, that's the worst. I've actually only really done that successfully once or twice. I can never seem to get like the key command, or I'm not really sure. I'm doing it wrong, but you know, there's always. Oh, what? Wow.
All right, so buy the thing to the left. No, not the shop. It's just its own button. There you
So
go.
temporary X of 15X. You have to hit it again. It didn't bring up the. What? Is it broken?
Whoa.
Wait. Oh, well, let's try a new one.
Oh.
We lost our connection.
Thanks to data persistence, he won't lose the pass though. It's still active.
I don't think it purchased
Oh, it
because it
didn't?
didn't bring up the.
Did it crash the game?
I'm not sure what just happened.
I don't know.
Weird.
Well, let's see if we can reproduce it.
Can I please get a shout out? My name is Amy6190. Bam! You got it. That's gross. I'm not gonna read that, and that's gross too.
Dubstep, tacos, AC/DC, tacos, the meaning of life.
That sounded like a haiku or something. Beginning of a very profound poem.
Yeah. Do you guys have any like game design, game creation questions? You guys building anything? Because
Or you just want to talk about tacos?
We've got a knowledgeable person sitting next to us. He's a pro, basically a pro Roblox game designer.
Yeah, if you wanted to ask Jamie Mark here anything, like what would you ask him? Let us know.
And let's have it not be about tacos.
Tacos are meaning of life.
Which means it's just gonna be about tacos.
Yeah. We tried, man. Are you still spectating?
Yeah.
Talk about asymmetric
I was just
gameplay.
about to read that, and that's from Mr. Doombringer. I wonder if that's actually.
What is that? That's what we're seeing here, correct? I mean, it's not balanced teams, right? Is that what asymmetric gameplay is?
I guess that could be.
Or what else?
Yeah.
What else would it refer to? I guess there's a lot of ways it could happen.
Yeah, I mean here you have like the kind of the one guy versus everyone, which is just that. But
which would be against something where it's symmetrical, where it's 12 against 12 or something. You know, balanced teams.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you could have asymmetric maps where there isn't like two halves that are mirror images of the other.
yeah, things like that. Or you can, I mean, even something crazy like a game like Antichamber. It's like super crazy puzzle solving.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Is that a new game? Antichamber? Is that a mobile game?
No, it's a PC game.
It sounds familiar, but I don't think
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy. It deals with like non-Euclidean space and stuff. So.
What would you compare it to? Is there anything that's similar to it?
I guess you can kind of maybe compare it to like a Portal, but it's got its own mechanic. It's not.
Have you played the mirror game on Roblox?
Yes, I have.
That was one that
That one's
kind
cool.
of like made me think Portal-ish, but like just sort of mind-bending.
You talking about the mirror
platforming.
game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
that was an awesome platform.
I've always really liked that stuff, so
Yeah.
if we saw more of those, that'd be awesome. Anybody else have any questions?
I think you should give a shout out. Like
What?
you yourself give a shout out. Have you ever given a shout out on this show before?
I don't know.
There's a lot for you to.
Epic
choose from.
Facemaster 20. Can I get a shout out? Y'all just got it. Shout out Epic Facemaster 20. That is an epic face that I can't see. I'm just want to see if there's any other. Oh, someone says they like your new gear, the hand cannon.
Oh.
Did you just make a hand cannon?
Yeah. So
There's all this admin gear. You have a gear. There's a Blockhawk gear.
Yeah, someone was saying that. I'm like,
It's a hat with a press pass.
oh,
Yeah, we kind of did like an admin gear
gotcha.
and hat.
So
thing
yours
last
was a
week.
hand cannon.
Yeah.
James
And
is
speaking
hand
of like, I guess the design behind it, I mentioned Metroid earlier, and that's kind of what sparked that. Is like Samus's arm cannon.
Oh, sweet.
You know,
So
I kinda
whose arm cannon is more BA, Samus's or Mega Man?
Megan, I was just gonna ask
Yeah.
and Samus,
That's a rough one.
that is
Yeah.
really.
Who has a cooler arm cannon, Samus or Mega Man?
And how many
Let
of you
us know.
guys know who those are?
Yeah, or are we just geezers up here?
Someone just mentioned that you're sitting on the wrong side of the room, Alan. So, alien. They said alien. Alien, you're sitting on the wrong side of the room.
We did that on purpose, okay?
Yeah, what do you
We're
guys
trying
think?
to make a variety of things for you. That's why we do all the lights and all this niceness.
Okay.
Do you remember what this looked like 2 months ago?
So basically, I gotta check out that hand cannon. I'm curious to see how that looks. I'm looking to see if we got
Samus. Wow.
any other questions that would alien fact.
Oh, no, Mega Man. All right. And then somebody says, 9volt says, I have a cooler. So we're in the...
Oh wait, we got action.
Sorry.
Now we got
Nice.
And you
You're
get
gonna make the
damage,
list?
too.
24? 24? I bet you'll be up there. Although, how much does he have? 300?
300, yeah.
I thought it usually... Yeah, we made the list.
Fourth place. And your pass is still active. You might be the beast next.
Let's see if I...
Jojo Buddy 011 asks, is the cat thing real or was it an April Fool's prank? If you haven't figured that out yet, then we're just gonna let you keep wondering.
Yeah, I have a question for you. This, I don't know if you can answer. Someone wants to know, how do you make a fully functionable swinging door? Is that something you can do when building in Roblox?
I mean, we have hinges, right? So
Yeah.
you can put parts on hinges.
Okay.
And kind of, wet
So when you walk through the door, it'll move back and
it'll
forth.
swing as
So
your
hinges
character.
are the key?
Yeah, as your character like runs into it, it'll.
And
swing.
I always wonder that too, because some builds are so detailed and beautiful, and it kind of takes me out of it when you're like, wow, look at that house, and then you walk through the door, and it's just like, why doesn't it open?
Yeah. So hinges, I'm guessing you can probably look up that functionality on the wiki.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just,
Roblox.wiki.com.
yeah, and it's actually like a. It's like a surface.
Okay.
Type.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
like a hinge surface type. So.
And if you like hinges, make sure to follow hinges, subscribe to hinges.
Yeah.
Shameless plug for hinges.
That's our new Twitter.
Okay, so I've seen this a couple of times, and it's a good thing. I think that there are a lot of people in here who are new to this. So, and there's been some confusion as to who is who. So, I'm Alan, Jack's American Revenge. The guy with the beard, as all you noobs are calling him, is Andrew Blockhawk. We host a show every week, Wednesday, 2 p.m. And every time we do it, we have a Roblox administrator play a game with us. So, just to clear up any confusion, Alan, Andrew, this is Jason. Come by anytime, and by anytime I mean every Wednesday at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Please.
We always play like 5, 6, 7 games and just kind of see what's out there.
And we talk about nonsense.
Yeah. It's just part of the show. Tell me, talk about doors and hinges. That was.
There we go. We're getting technical.
That was. There was a little bit of substance there. I'm looking around to see if anybody has any other sort of creation questions because.
I'm just waiting
Again,
for Jason to become the beast.
Jason knows what he's doing, so if you guys have questions about making stuff, we'll try to find them.
Oh, something just like. Oh, never mind. That's a meat blade.
So should we finish up this round, maybe, and then?
I really want to become the beast because he has a pass.
All right.
Let's just try to get one more round.
What was that guy doing?
He looks like an anime character. That's pretty. That guy looks cool.
Like that outfit.
Oh, where'd he go? Why'd he take his hat off?
I don't know.
Very strange.
Maybe hats are disadvantaged in this game. Love it when nobody knows who's pushing the button, so everybody pushes the button, and then it just goes. It's the problem with. Oh, add something to the game though.
iPies asks, what about the parkour contest? Don't worry, we'll get to that. Stay tuned. Fedora Master asks, Alan, Andrew, do you know how to script?
I can print.
script
I can
words.
use it to print like "Hello World"
Yeah.
in the game.
I can't even do that, but I can write stuff.
I've actually written a few.
I have value.
little scripts.
Yeah.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I made a part that kills you when you touch it.
wow, is that difficult, Jason?
No, but it's a good place to start.
Yeah, and that's the key is like starting slow and just kind of working your
Iterating,
way
right?
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you made an April Fool's level last year. You actually
Yeah.
made a level and it just said April Fool's in the skybox.
Yeah, it was just parts though. There was nothing. Actually, no. I took 2 flags from my Capture the Flag game and dropped them in. It doesn't work though.
Ah, yeah.
But you can see the flags and maybe pick it up. I think it doesn't count captures or something. So we'll try one more. If you're not
One
the beast,
more. If you're not the beast, we can just.
all right. Next.
Alright.
I just know
We gotta
next time you
get
play.
through these last couple. We got 2 more.
Yeah.
Do a quick round of hunting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm curious about this because I've actually never played this game before,
Okay.
which is rare for me to say. So you know, I write about Roblox.
Yeah. So it's a pretty cool game. This is actually one of the. There's a hunter.
Oh, look, are you like a rabbit? What are
No,
you?
this is that's the pets.
Oh.
Yeah, but there's Hunter's Life 2, and that was one of the first games I played when I joined on here. And I gotta go with the hood.
Real quick, is this the use of? If you can go to this game from this game. What happens if you click that?
I don't know if it'll teleport
okay,
or not,
actually,
but
yeah,
it's his
fine.
own game, right? So it's an interesting thing. He's trying to like advertise his own
Yeah,
game.
he
which is-
teleports.
Which is a common strategy in
It's cool. It's a little
Yeah.
distracting.
I like the arrow pack. That's pretty BA.
Yeah. Yeah, so this game, it's kind of like almost like a hunting simulation game, if you will, right? So you can get a house and a family, and then you got to go out and hunt and get food and cook it, and but then you can sell your meat to a vendor down here and collect.
Why would
gold.
you do all that though? Why not just go to Burger King?
I don't think that.
It never made sense to me.
The problem is that when you go to Burger King and you pull out a bow and arrow, people tend to not like that.
They shoot you.
Yeah.
So
Mean looks.
We'll try to go out here and hunt.
it's a little more.
Get my pet out. There we go.
So does your pet follow you around? It's
Yeah,
there it is.
I don't-
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it actually attacks or not, but
It doesn't need to, it's just adorable.
So is the wilderness like? Do they attack you?
Yeah, so in the nighttime it's a little different. There's wolves and predators that can come out.
Okay.
And
So in the daytime you just shoot like dumb cows.
yeah, so you kind of like check the bushes here for rabbits and squirrels and stuff.
Do they come shooting out, like running out?
Yeah, they'll come running.
I'm gonna
out.
have to play this. This looks really
I was
fun.
trying this earlier.
There you go. See, so yeah.
A squirrel.
Oh, look,
jumps
and
on the
it's-
bushes.
Oh yeah. See, and every time you kill, you get some experience.
Ah,
and so,
okay,
So you
cool.
can kind of check out right your experience and gives you all your status and everything.
Now I want to talk briefly about how quickly you shot that squirrel. Like, you're really good at Roblox games. It's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, I didn't even
He
really
was just like, oh look, a squirrel, click.
get it.
Something.
You almost feel a little bit bad.
So I see a charge meter too. Is that like the tensile strength of the
Yeah, so if you hold
string on
down,
your bow?
if you hold down the mouse, you can get a little bit more power behind the shot.
Wolf, that's a
Oh,
wolf.
there we go. Let's go get him.
Distance shot? Is there, do you get extra points for
know.
sniping it?
Fully charged.
I don't know if it'll collide with the
Oh,
With the leaf?
tree.
with the plant there. There you saw us. You saw someone. You saw that.
Oh,
Oh, you
you
got the
chasing.
exclamation point on it.
There
nice.
you go.
Dude, you are BA.
And then there's a little innocent rabbit.
So do you collect like anything? That rabbit has an arrow in its butt.
No, you don't collect anything right, or you get it right away basically. So as you kill, it just like awards you the.
Oh, okay, you don't have to
experience
go
in it.
over the
Yeah.
parts to pick anything up. Got
Yeah.
it.
And then there's also let's see if we can find a plant. There's like herbs and stuff you can collect too, and then make potions.
Ah!
Yeah, they get horses.
Alright, I'm starting to become sold on this game.
More and more people keep asking, who are these three dudes? It's like, I can't keep introducing this. Be here at the beginning.
Nice, that was a good shot. Got some meat. A little dinner.
Yeah. And there's,
Person sword fighting animals from a horse.
I don't know.
If he is, you need to get over there.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, you
The
got
wolf.
it.
That's probably the most epic way to hunt. Right now. Horseback with a sword.
Horseback with a sword, yeah, I don't think it gets much more
Just
BA than that.
run in circles around lesser animals.
So a lot
For
of
Sparta.
you new people are also asking what BA means, and it's whatever you want it to mean.
Yep.
Okay? So we're gonna leave it at that. No, this guy's asking.
So they will attack you.
Whoa, whoa!
Yeah, they will. What exactly is that? Was that a wolf?
Yeah.
So tell me, where's your health meter?
Where's
How do you know how you're
Oh, so
doing?
you still have
Oh, still
your
just your
health.
standard
Yeah.
health down there. Durr.
So you can collect some herbs.
What do herbs do?
So you can craft potions with those.
Oh, cool.
So if you get
A la Resident
this
Evil.
one here, yeah, so you can get some health potions and some other stuff here that you can do.
Alchemy is always appreciated. It's just like an instant way to make a game more complex.
Yeah, well, anything crafting is kind of fun because it makes it feel like it's your own.
Oh,
And that you kind of,
morning.
That one's going for it.
Oh, jeez, I don't know if I can get it.
Oh, do they go from bush to bush?
Yeah, sometimes they
Whoa!
they run around pretty.
What's up there?
I think that's a rabbit up there too.
Silly rabbit, you don't climb mountains. You like live under trees.
Oh, shoot.
Get him.
Steal eggs.
Okay, oh,
This
babe,
is
Bella
cool.
has said this 5 times. Andrew is my mom. So, we like to say some of the more odd things that you guys say sometimes.
That's up there. Yeah. It is
Philosophy
something
Bringer
up there.
says it means bad A/content deleted. While Smunky says BA equals boastfully awesome.
No, that works.
We got Bass Animal, Bad Acorn,
Bass Animal.
Bowling Alien. See what I mean? It just means whatever it is that you want it to mean.
Beardless alien.
Yeah, there's one too. That's BA.
Wait, is your pet going after?
I think they kind of chase.
It's like the
it, but I
duck
don't know
hunt
if they
dog. It
attack
just
them.
goes and collects the
Yeah.
corpse.
Okay,
Is that a
XX
deer?
Lord
Yeah, it is.
Auctious asks, Andrew, when you eat, does food get stuck in your beard?
Yes.
Does it? Do you save it
To
for
the
later?
point, like, it's actually, I've said this before, it catches everything that otherwise my shirt would.
Andrew doesn't actually eat, his beard does.
Yeah.
So.
That too.
Oh, okay, this is a question about game development. Maybe you can help out, J-Mark. Do you know how to make an immersive feel in a Roblox horror game? Please help, I am clueless. And that's from Sneaky Zombies.
That's a good segue.
That's
into,
actually, the next game we're gonna try out.
No. The next
Level.
Yeah.
And we didn't do it, he did. Okay, so to kind of answer your question, you guys want to get out of here and segue into the next game?
Yeah, we can check this one
I
out.
like that game had a rainbow in the sky.
Yeah, nice.
It wasn't a
Detail.
double rainbow.
I didn't say it was. It's just nice to see a rainbow.
I'm just
before we-
double rainbows ruined rainbows for me because now every time I see a rainbow, I'm just like, it's not two. It's not magic anymore. You know what I mean?
Wait till you see 3.
Oh my god,
It's all over.
my head will explode. Okay, so speaking of atmospheric horror games, we're gonna slow things down a bit and play Whoa.
Or are we?
Awesome intro music, huh?
Is this an April Fool?
I don't know.
More awesome intro music?
Wow.
This worked on April Fools though. Like I played this yesterday.
Yeah. Is this
Can we give it a second and like see it? Wait, you said something about to leave.
No, it's just I think it's a.
Oh, it's a Rickroll
Yeah, it's a
song.
Is this the wrong version of this game?
Did we seriously
Try
just
going to
get?
his profile.
Yeah,
Did we seriously just get Rickrolled live?
it's awesome.
Because if we did,
No,
I mean,
that's it.
try it one more time. Just hit.
I don't know why it'd be any different.
Yeah.
That's the one. It's got 240,000
Was it playing
plays.
Never Gonna Give You Up? The song?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
it
okay.
was.
Well,
Well, we were gonna play an atmospheric horror game.
All right. Well, guess that's yeah. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe maybe he was doing.
Tyrant
the April
77.
Fool's
Maybe
thing.
you can
I
tell
think
us.
that was his April Fool's.
Yeah, because I think let's see if he. Yeah, he did. He updated it yesterday. It looks like.
Oh,
so.
the mechanics are here now, and like I haven't played this in a few months. I wanted to see
Yeah,
where we were.
yeah.
Ah!
Tyrant, send it back.
Okay, but going back to I guess that question is
Yeah,
once this
yeah.
goes up again is what stood out this game for me was just the sound, and that's what really adds a lot to an atmospheric horror game. Is like it's got to have a lot of great sound, and lighting is like key as well.
Yeah.
Two things that you can do on Roblox.
Yeah.
Quite easily.
But it's got like the sound in this game was really great. It's got footsteps and it's got like breathing and everything, and he's just got the the handout. And I would say another thing too that people might not think a lot about, but is like the speed of which your character moves through levels as well can really add to that as well. So.
Yeah, I noticed that like games that have really scared me, the breathing thing is a big thing. Like and like when you run, you start panting and stuff.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like you're there and you're holding a camera and like
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
so
terrified.
anything you can do to kind of make the character feel like he's kind of tense also makes you as the player feel tense, especially in like a first-person view.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I like, and when it comes to sound, I like minimal in horror games, but like when it's there, it's very
Jarring, right?
powerful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just those
Not-
little creeps,
Yeah,
or whispers,
like
or-
eerie
yeah.
background sort of noise more so than music even, or it's just
Yeah.
like hums of things, or maybe there's something in a distance that you hear from a ways out.
I think a game series that did that really well, and it was kind of a flawed game series, but the Silent Hill series,
Oh,
like
yeah.
the stuff they did with sounds, you had a radio at some point.
That
I
game's
forgot.
terrifying.
Yeah, and like anytime something would come near you, you would hear the static electricity on your radio start to increase, and like, oh my god.
Are there
truly
any
scary moments.
horror games that we could just jump into? I mean, the one we played last time we did one was Dread. Have you played that one?
Oh, we could play Possession.
Possession.
That one's
one's
pretty scary.
That one's scary in sort of a different sense.
We're looking for atmosphere, right?
Yeah. Dread would be the one that comes to my mind.
What's
but-
that?
The game where people die.
Somehow I doubt that one has
Almost 10,000 likes.
amazing atmosphere.
Yeah.
Should we play it?
Let's just try it.
Let's see what
Be
happens.
spontaneous.
Check it out. Oh, is this?
Oh, it's a
it's
roller
Darkness
race
too.
game.
But he renamed
Dude,
it.
you
to
make
the-
everything.
No, I think it's just Darkness. But
Yeah.
we just renamed the
Oh,
title there.
dude, we're getting trolled so badly today. This is like
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Well, is there anything else you want to play in place of Distilled, or are we wrapping it up?
I mean, we can, if we want to play one more game, we can always.
Ask the.
Okay, do you guys want us to play one more game? And if you do, what game should it be?
Do you have time?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
I feel like whenever I ask a question to the camera, there should be like a doot.
Yeah.
Because we have to wait like the
Yeah.
20 seconds for them to even.
Shout out! It's my parents' 20th anniversary.
congrats.
True love is alive
Such a funny thing to ask for a shout out for.
on a video game show.
Yeah. But shout out. Secrets of the Library. I don't know what that is.
What is Roblox?
Attack on Titan. Death Run 2.
Murder Mystery.
Armored Patrol.
All over Bloxia 5.
We tried playing Distilled.
Beach
So
City.
should we just keep shouting these out, and when you hear one you want to do, you do it? Or SCP Containment Breach. That was a horror game.
Yeah, what happened to that? I haven't seen that game in a long time.
Unknown Demise. That's a horror game.
Unknown Demise is a pretty good one. I think we should probably...
What else?
Check it out.
Galleons,
I haven't
Murder
seen it,
Mystery,
so-
Death.
This game is really cool. It's
Yeah,
and it's got atmosphere, but it's not scary.
Yeah, I was playing that the other day actually. It's kind of like Limbo, almost got
Yeah,
that kind
yeah,
of art
yeah,
style
yeah.
to that. Yeah.
Should we try it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we should check it
Okay,
out. I mean,
yeah, that's a cool one.
It's pretty cool. You know, it plays a lot with, I guess, black and white in that terms. But
Yeah.
So this game is called Contrast. It's got a really, really interesting visual aesthetic, and it's also part of the gameplay too. Like there are different rules depending on whether you're in the white or the
Yeah.
the dark world. So,
yeah. So like if you drop here, right, then you kind of switch almost like
right,
That's-
right.
That's pretty
your palette.
Now I've always wondered about these games. Maybe you can answer me here. Like clearly you're in 3D space, right? But it's the camera's at a 2D angle that's locked.
Yeah, so you probably just got a camera that's out, and it still looks like a perspective camera, but it's just locked to the character as the character moves.
Okay, that's really cool. And I think you got to get through there.
At least I hope you do. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. This is cool. I wonder if he's added anything to it since I first tried it.
Is there music playing right now?
Yeah, there's some background
okay.
music, but
Got some simple platforming here.
Yeah.
Like it. Oh yeah, you're good. You're
I'm
solid.
telling you, man. Like it's him and who?
Nice.
Somebody came on who was on the game scene that was just killing it. I forgot who it was. I want to say Kid, but I don't think it was Kid.
I like this. You
Spheres.
get like the classic spheres.
Spheres.
In two dimensionals. From a two-dimensional perspective. Yeah. What do you do here? Do you still get the full physics and you can push them? Or?
I don't know if I can get it.
Oh, if you walk on the right side of it, it should roll it over. Just kind of position your character.
The idea being that you need it to get to that platform above.
Yeah.
For some reason, I think you can make that jump. Give me a shout out or you will be stalked. I have warned you. All right, Aaron905. I don't want to be stalked any more than I already am, so you get one. That doesn't mean all of you should threaten to stalk me.
It's kind of like you have to log roll it, you know?
There you go.
Oh.
I like
Nice.
how Shorty makes the jumps in this game too.
I think those are normal jumps, aren't they? It's just
They feel really
looks like you can
fast.
move in and out on it to get closer to the peak of it.
Physics! Parkour!
Oh, speaking of parkour,
Oh yeah, we gotta...
so we have a really quick announcement while you work on this. Last week our streaming challenge was to do your best parkour in Parkour City. As usual, we got a bunch of entries. They had to be streamed on Twitch in order to qualify and be archived.
We got a lot of really cool ones too, but they were on YouTube, and it was like, you gotta do it on Twitch.
Or it didn't happen.
All right.
So our winner this week was actually a two-person effort. We had two guys go into Parkour City and do
like tandem.
They kind of did like in a row of two, but they did the same route and the same jumps the way through, and that was Dark. I had to say this name before. I don't know if it's Dark Croatian or Dark Croaton or something. And the other person was Fail Logic, and that was on the DTV Cool 239 Twitch channel. So you guys are the winners this week, which means you get a sweet prize, all for doing sweet parkour in Parkour City. So watch for that.
And speaking of challenges, this week we are not going to be doing a challenge. We're going to give you guys a little bit of a break, and we're going to come up with something really creative for next week. So definitely come by next week on the next level on Wednesday at 2 p.m.
Yeah. But congrats to our winners this week. That was like what we were kind of looking for, was someone to go in and do something, a run, but also have multiple people. So
yeah, you totally nailed it. So what's going on now? That looks crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever made it this far in the game.
Yeah. This is I don't know if I can get up.
Ooh, what if it's a 3D space? Like, can you move back or forward?
No.
No.
I've actually made it through this whole thing. I don't recall.
Oh, very clever.
Your mind.
Yeah.
But it looks like you have to go up there.
Yeah, this is like
that's why those are blackened and not. Oh no, wait,
They're just doubled up.
Yeah. It's a really cool art style.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Was that
Oh,
supposed
maybe
to
that's
happen?
intentional.
I don't know, but this place is kind of twitching out.
Yeah, this has changed since I last played it. I never saw this. Looks like you're running around on clouds. Ooh, that's tougher than it looks.
Okay, so multiple people have asked about this, so I might as well address it now. I got this shirt from our merch shop, and if you're interested in participating in the challenge that we'll be doing next week, not necessarily challenge, we're not saying exactly what it is, but you can win shirts like this. We have shirts like this to give you. So definitely we'll keep you posted on that. Somebody's name is Blockhawk Down.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Wow, there's a lot more to this.
Yeah, I don't remember this level being. Oh, you made it. This is the end. So in the end, everything becomes color.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, sorry.
No, less contrast at the end of contrast.
Okay, so I feel like this is the logical ending point for this.
I always wondered what color is and what it looks like.
Think about that.
Very artsy.
Yeah, this is cool.
Something to think about while you wait for our next show.
Yeah, exactly. While you wait patiently, because there's nothing else except for us on Twitch. So that being said, thank you so much for tuning in this week.
Hey, I thought I suspended you guys. What the hell's going on?
Oh.